YouTube family, what's good with y'all, man? Welcome to the Coach Modem channel. You know y'all home for sports and anything and everything else, you feel me? Today, what I want to talk about is the WNBA playoffs. I feel like, a lot of people joke about the WNBA. I get it. Y'all make y'all ha-has and y'all kikis about the layups and all this stuff about how the game is played. But I want y'all to know something, and this is real. I'm not trying to pander or whatever it is you may feel. Somebody may say something good about the WNBA. If y'all enjoy competitive basketball, or if y'all just like good, intense games that's coming down to the wire, this is definitely the year to be watching. Each and every game that I've been watching in the WNBA playoffs this year has been going stupid. I'm not over-exaggerating. Anybody who's been watching literally knows that every single game has been coming down to like the last possession, or it's been like a 2-possession game. Something intense to where they got to make sure they fouling at the end. You know how all the stories go where it's a close game, the back and forth. You know what I'm saying? It's rarely been any blowouts. I don't know what's gotten into basketball this year as a whole, because even the NBA in June and July and May was busting. But now the WNBA said, hold on, it's our turn. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need y'all to make sure y'all tuning in, because this has been something completely different. I mean, last night's games was going crazy. It started off with the Aces and the Indiana Fever, right? They was going at it. We got A'ja Wilson, the 4-time MVP. Some people may call her the GOAT. Some people still going back and forth with her and Maya Moore, but that's another situation. That's a whole nother story. You feel me? But she going at it with Aaliyah Boston in the Fever, and we can't forget about Kelsey Mitchell. You know what I'm saying? That's a name for everybody to look out for. I know everybody was worried about Caitlin Clark in Indiana and all this, but man, Kelsey Mitchell is one of them ones that y'all got to start paying attention to. For real. She been holding it down. She one of the reasons why they advanced to the second round without Caitlin Clark. It's getting real. It's getting serious. Y'all got to start paying attention. You feel me? So you got them two going back and forth. I ain't gonna lie. A'ja Wilson, she was struggling early on. It wasn't looking too good. I mean, she busted 3 to get the game going, but after that, she went pretty cold. I was worried. I'm like, ain't no way they finna go down 2-1 to the Fever. I'm like, nah, it can't happen like this. But everybody else, you got Chelsea Gray, you got Dana Evans that came from the Chicago Sky. Everybody who leaves Chicago, y'all, we know what happens. They leave Chicago, they step up and start doing crazy stuff. Dana Evans made some good plays. And, of course, you still got Jewel Lloyd over there. And it's just, they got a bomb squad. So, in my eyes, they should win. But Indiana ain't no pushovers. They fighting. They scrapping. Aaliyah Boston getting them elbows going. Y'all got to make sure y'all tuning into this, because I'm not BSing y'all. It is real. This is some real competitive basketball going on. Make sure y'all tune in. And then you had the second game yesterday. You had the Phoenix Mercury versus the title favorites, Minnesota Lynx. But it ain't happened that way. The Mercury said, hold on, we're going to take this right here. And I want to give y'all a name to really pay attention to that I feel like does not get enough credit in the basketball world, the WNBA world, or whatever it is. Like, you see the stats, you see the numbers, you see the impact, but I really don't see enough people mentioning her name. I don't see it. I get A'ja Wilson won MVP, but there's somebody that's out here that deserves a lot more credit than we've been giving them, and that is Alyssa Thomas, y'all. I am talking about consistent triple-doubles or consistent near triple-doubles. Last night, impact steal sealed the game. You feel me? This does not just happen by mistake. She's impacting the game in all phases, y'all. It is a reason why the Mercury are 1 game away from going to the WNBA Finals. And if I'm going to talk about the Mercury, I can't forget about Satu Sabali. Y'all, can't forget about our girl, man. You know, I just said it a few minutes ago. Everybody who leaves Chicago just goes on to do good things, right? I mean, last year, Courtney Vandersloot won with the Liberty. This year, Kalia Copper, she dropped the dub last night, I believe. I'm pretty sure it was a dub. Kalia Copper go off, do her thing. It sucks, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And they killing. I would love to see a Phoenix versus Aces championship. I would love to see A'ja Wilson get a 3rd ring, not just because I'm a big A'ja Wilson fan, as my fiance loves to point out. But I think this will be good for the WNBA because I think you'll start having some real serious GOAT debates. And when them GOAT debates really get thriving and start getting heated is when the narratives start to creep in on who the best basketball players. People start tuning in. And those debates is going to start happening with Maya Moore, A'ja Wilson. Some people are already saying A'ja because she's the first 4-time MVP. Some people are saying Maya Moore because she came in blazing like she was the trailblazer. She was the one that came in and said, hold on, I got this game. I got this rock in my hand. I'm from the in and out bucket getter. You feel me? But the debates will start happening between Maya Moore and A'ja Wilson, and the narratives will be this. Maya Moore didn't win every finals MVP. A'ja Wilson has those finals MVPs. A'ja Wilson has those defensive player of the years. A'ja Wilson has the regular season MVPs. It's going to be a conversation. Personally, I'm at the point where I say A'ja Wilson has it. It's the new day. It's a new game. A'ja Wilson's been dominating for the last however many years. You know what I'm saying? But there's going to be those purists at the end of the day, the Michael Jordans of the situation, who are going to want to say, nah, Maya Moore did it. She the OG. She's the originator. She came in, was in the finals, mad crazy times, 5 times in a row, something like that, won every other year, talk about her college career. There's going to be these conversations. But I think at the end of the day, A'ja Wilson still pulls it out. But this can only get started. A'ja Wilson got to get that 3rd ring. We are in ring culture, y'all. We are in ring culture. So for this to happen, A'ja has to get that 3rd ring. And she has to get that 3rd ring. The WNBA needs her to get that 3rd ring. Now, I'm not saying the script has been written. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying the script has been written, but it's been a mighty good script up till now. Because nobody thought that Aces was doing this early on in the season. I mean, it took them to do a freaking 16-game, 17-game win streak going into the playoffs for people to start taking them seriously, right? So we don't know. But at the end of the day, y'all need to make sure y'all tune in. If you are going to tune in, if you stay here this long, I'm going to give y'all 5 names to look at. In no specific order, but I want to give y'all 5 names if y'all are going to watch the WNBA playoffs. Because I think if you start watching these players, you'll start tuning in for real. Number 5, I want to say Kelsey Mitchell. I said her previously in the video. Kelsey Mitchell is one of those players on the Indiana Fever who impacts winning. She's a good bucket getter. I'm telling y'all going to watch these games, make sure y'all tuned into her, okay? Number 4, I don't really think it's a question or a concern or whatever you want to call it, but y'all make sure y'all tune into Alyssa Thomas, all right? I said it before. Alyssa Thomas is one of those ones, triple-double watch. I'm telling you, make sure y'all tune in Alyssa Thomas. Another player, a 3rd player, Nafisha Collier. I didn't say anything about her earlier, but she's on the Minnesota Lynx. I don't know if she's hurt or if she's dinged up or whatever. She got, banged knees with Alyssa Thomas at the end of yesterday's game, but make sure y'all watch her. Boom, that's 3. A 4th one. That's tough. Maybe I only have 4 people. Did I give at least one on every team, though? I said Nafisha. I said Alyssa Thomas. I said Kelsey Mitchell. You know what? Let's just change the whole thing. Let's just scrap it all. I'm going to just give y'all one player from each team. The last person is going to be A'ja Wilson. Make sure y'all watch A'ja Wilson, y'all. Make sure y'all do that. I know y'all seen her with her shoes and everything. Like, y'all see her in the media. But it's a whole nother situation when you actually watch her. So make sure y'all do that, okay? All right? Make sure y'all tune in. If you stayed this long, make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all comment. Make sure y'all tune in for another video. All right? Until next time, I'm gone.